Okay, so show us how this torque wrench works. Can I get this at Walmart?
It says Snap-on, so I'm assuming it's that Snap-on's where you got it.
Okay, perfect. So how does this work?
So you use this notch to turn for which foot-pounds you want to be on. Like right there would be 100. And so you turn it back. And for this specific vehicle, it is 75 foot-pounds. So you go right at the 75 mark, flip it, and then you just turn them.
Okay, perfect. So is it the same torque spec on all the cars?
No, sir. They're all different.
They're all different, okay.
But
All right. So show us how this works. It makes a clicking noise.
makes a clicking noise, which lets you know you're at your foot-pounds that you want to be at, and
Okay.
you don't want to go further. You just want to be right there where it clicks.
And so you had already torqued it down, so you was just double checking everything. But if
Yes,
this
sir.
was the first time you torqued it, can I just go in a circle, or how am I supposed to do that?
Well, I like to do, you crisscross the first one to make sure everything is seated correctly, and then go over it in a circle at least 2 to 3 times to verify that you're torqued. And then once we pull this out, I would go over it again one more time to verify, just in case something slid.
Yeah, so shop policy is that we're going to torque it, then we take it for a small test drive, come back and re-torque it, right?
Yes, sir.
What was the reason for that, do you know?
If your tire didn't stay on there correctly when it was mounted, then it's sitting in there a little funky, and so whenever you're driving down the road, it breaks off all that and finally gets into a line and makes everything needing to be torqued again.
Okay, okay,
It becomes flush.
yeah. So doing that procedure of torquing it, driving it, torquing it, has this shop ever had a wheel come off after that?
I don't believe so.
No, don't ever happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
sir.
read horror stories all the time. You even seen it, you even experienced it in the past until we adopted those policies, right? Where this is our exact torque procedure. That's why whenever you go and buy a set of tires, it says on your receipt, retorque tires after so and so many miles, right? However, if the shop has a very stringent policy on how to torque it, or they torque it, they drive it, they torque it again, more often than not, you're going to be good to go. But the shops do always put a policy on there that wheels need to be retorqued after it's driven for 50, 60, 75 miles, whatever the case is.